Welcome back, everyone. Quest for You is on. So happy you're here. This is episode 118. And yes, another episode on New Year's resolutions. Why not? It's December, right? But today is simple. I know we struggled with heavy topics lately. Willpower, relationships, how to set goals that succeed, the ego, resistance. Today is simple and very actionable. By now you've possibly thought of one or maybe more objectives for 2018. Something you want to accomplish next year. Maybe my episode on willpower has given you some new motivation on an old goal, one that you have given up a long time ago. And this would be great, because today I want to encourage you to start now. And this will appeal to some of you who have not bought into this whole New Year's resolution idea and you just don't believe in them. You're right. You don't need a number on a calendar to tell you when you need to begin or end something. So then, hopefully, you also will be on board with my tip today. And it's simple. Start now. Remember that every day you wake up is a chance to start over. And every day lost is a day you will not get back. So why wait? Could it be an excuse to indulge double or triple before you tighten the belt? If you approach the goal with this limiting mindset, then I almost guarantee you that you will not succeed. However, if you're truly excited about your goal, then there's nothing holding you back from diving in early. So let's use some business terminology and call it a soft launch. Can you come up with a light version of your goal and begin now? You may thank me for this, because almost always we are overly confident about our goals and the willpower we will apply. We are rarely clear about the challenges that reality poses. So if you plan on giving up something, alcohol, cigarettes, maybe driving your car, television, whatever it is, you can start gradually now. Maybe every other day. Maybe over the next few weekends. Or maybe over Christmas. You can simply start now and allow yourself to fail a few times, just to test the waters. Right now is as good a time as any to start something new and exciting. Just pretend it's January 1st and start. You don't have to tell anyone. It's the quiet deal that you make with yourself. Imagine how much you can get done between now and the new year. A healthy diet started now may add days to your life. And just imagine how full the gym will be in January. If you go now, you may get acclimated while it's not so busy. And just imagine the sense of accomplishment knowing you beat everyone else to the punch and you started your New Year's resolution early. Plus, think of it as a head start. Maybe you're seeking to drop a certain amount of weight, write a certain number of pages, or plan to master a new skill. A head start could give you a buffer for when unexpected events hit that might delay you on your goal. And this will eliminate pressure and stress later. So start the year with a head start instead of a setback. Don't overindulge in anticipation of stricter times ahead. Yes, we are in a holiday time, but we don't need to mistake this time for purposeful overeating and intentional slowing down. Many miss the opportunity that this time provides to get started. These tend to be quiet days without work, without the usual added stress of errands and obligations. Why tune out and let yourself go? Why forget about what's important to you? I'm not saying you need to hit the gym at 6 a.m. on Christmas Day, although you could if yours is open. Mine is not, unfortunately. But I'm proposing this. Take advantage of the downtime and get closer to the person you want to be, not further away from it. Try a different, possibly more rewarding approach towards the holidays. When everyone slouches in front of the TV, why not go for a brisk walk in the cold? When everyone eats boatloads of sugar, why not slice an apple and savor it? Apples taste amazing this time of the year. When everyone drinks alcohol, why not buy yourself some expensive kombucha ahead of time or make a nice hot chocolate? This quiet time is wonderful for starting that book you didn't get to read all year, Begin to write in your journal. Start thinking more. Plan out your goals and objectives. Become silent and present. And maybe if you already have a solid routine going, then why change it to go extra wild because it's the holidays? Many look at the holidays as an excuse to let loose, to relax on all the strict rules. That's the wrong approach. This indicates that you consider everything else as forced, that you really don't buy into your goals, that you only live for the breaks. Now I understand there is nothing wrong with enjoying a bigger meal than normal, some downtime, some rest, but for many, it stretches into weeks or even months of falling off track. Your goal should not be a seasonal goal. Your goal is something you do to become a better you. So don't approach it with a short-time mindset. This type of mindset is often perceived as limiting and constricting. The reason you set the goal is to become better, so take the long-term approach. Let your goal lead you into a new way of living. I came up with a few tips for the last few days of 2017 and how to make the best out of them. And I realized there aren't that many left. Start writing down your New Year's resolution. Maybe you have several in mind and can't decide. Write them all down and think about them over the next few days. Research them. What is involved? How difficult will it be to pursue them? Talk to your friends. They may have experience with it, unbeknownst to you. Start breathing your goals, and soon one or two will start standing out. That way you don't start the new year scrambling and without clear direction. Along with writing down your resolution, actually sit down and plan it out. Take time to think everything through. Create a well-formulated action strategy. This includes crafting a personalized and realistic schedule. Think about each day of the week and how your objective will fit into your schedule. And be very deliberate about this process. The more you think it through, the more likely you will stick to it. This may include a backup plan for times when life interferes, and trust me on this, it will. So once you have your plan, then test the waters. Are you getting serious about yoga? Try it at home. There are tons of YouTube videos out there. Test it at different times, in the morning and at night, because you may find that certain times will work better than others for your schedule. Don't just prep by signing up and buying all the necessary stuff. Actually do something, even if it's just a little bit. And then, instead of running with everyone's agenda over the holidays, why not create your own? Why not do something different this year during the holidays? Maybe volunteer or help at a shelter. How about a long hike early morning on Christmas Day? Or a silent retreat for a couple of days to get away from all the hustle? How about a fast while everyone feasts? Most people completely overeat during the holidays, which just leads to extra pounds which now only add to that weight loss goal. Why not start making healthier choices now so it's easier not to fall off the wagon completely? Our body is extremely adaptable. Start reducing your meal portions now and you will notice how your body adapts. You'll not feel hungry all the time anymore, which may help you, actually, to eat less when the big meals are served. And what if you announce your resolution on the big holiday dinner and ask for support from your family? Tell them how important it is and ask them to check in with you. Maybe even hold you accountable. This is not only a very vulnerable approach, but it binds you closer to your resolution and potentially even to your family. And it involves your loved ones into the process. So start now because you're excited, because you're ready for change and you're committed to make it last. Use January 1st as an additional motivator, but don't look at it as the day your life ends. Otherwise, you may not succeed with your goal. Ease your way into it. Use the holidays as a time of preparation for the next year, your next chapter of your life. A time to think, plan, and start out on your new quest. I'm hoping this motivates you, and I'm also hoping to see you again tomorrow. All my best.